What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Kansas City Chiefs versus Denver Broncos NFL matchup going down Sunday, November 10th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. To this one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. And you got the Denver Broncos coming in off of that Monday night victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, taking out the Bucs 30-24, while the Denver Broncos were routed by the Baltimore Ravens to the tune of a final score of 41-10. And like I said, for that game for Denver against Baltimore, I was on Denver in that game, and then the more you watch it, the more you're just kind of like, okay, maybe this was the wrong call, because Denver's defense hadn't necessarily been tested all that much this season. The times they had been tested was when they had fallen short, and the Tampa Bay game was really the only game that I think you could sort of highlight as just a solid all around performance from Denver, as they held the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to just 7 points, put up 26 in that game. And that's what kind of really started that little run for the Denver Broncos to still be sitting above 500. But now you have a division matchup, and head-to-head between these two teams, Denver's actually had a fair amount of success between the two, covering in 4 of the last 5 meetings. And there was a long stretch where the majority of the meetings between these two teams have been decided by a single possession. Kansas City this season, excuse me, there was an early stretch where this was a team that was just winning a lot of close games, and I wasn't necessarily all that impressed with Kansas City offensively, in the sense that they weren't blowing teams away. They didn't feel as dominant as an 8-0 team does, or they felt like one of the less dominant 8-0 teams that you would ever see in NFL history. That's not to say the Kansas City Chiefs are not playing well; they absolutely are. But you look at the results so far this season. Started with that one the one score win against Baltimore. That was that had all that controversy at the end of the game. Same thing with the Cincinnati Bengals winning by a single point. Then you beat Atlanta on the road by 5, the Chargers by 7, and then you had double-digit victories over the Saints and the 49ers, which were solid victories. Then a couple weeks ago, you beat the Raiders by 7, and then last week the Bucs by 6, and now the game was decided in overtime as well. So again, just not necessarily all that no real blowouts, and I think Denver can keep themselves in this game. I mean, like I said, I messed up by taking Denver against one of the best offenses in the NFL this season against the Ravens, and the Ravens made them pay. But Kansas City, again, in a division game, I think that Denver could keep this one fairly close. Bo Nix hasn't necessarily crashed the car in some of his recent games. Last 5 games, 7 touchdowns to just 2 interceptions. And I think he can do enough here to at least keep this one within a single score against the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Kansas City Chiefs, like I said, coming off a short week, off of overtime as well. So give me the Denver Broncos here, plus 7.5, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. If you're looking for my best bets, you can find us at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.